the next day. Kenny's brother, police officer John Hanson Jr., also a member of the Harbor Unit, was on the scene to participate in rescue efforts. Police officer Kevin J. Gillespie, Street Crime Unit. On March 14, 1996, in the Bronx, Officer Gillespie and his partner stopped a luxury automobile which was reportedly carjacked. As the officers approached the vehicle, the suspects opened fire. One bullet struck Officer Gillespie in the shoulder, above his body armor, deflected, striking his vital organs. He died at nearby St. Barnabas Hospital. Officer Gillespie's partner pursued the suspects in a running gun battle down the Grand Concourse. One suspect was shot 5 times and another was arrested at the scene, later committing suicide in jail by hanging. Officer Gillespie, a United States Marine Corps veteran of the Gulf War, was given a hero's burial in Long Island National Cemetery. Sergeant John C. Coughlin, Emergency Service Squad 4. Sergeant Michael S. Curtin, Emergency Service Squad 2. Sergeant Rodney C. Gillis, Emergency Service Squad 8. Detective Joseph V. Vigiano, Emergency Service Squad 2. Police Officer John Delara, Emergency Service Squad 2. Police Officer Vincent G. Dans, Emergency Service Squad 3. Police Officer Jerome M. Dominguez, Emergency Service Squad 3. Police Officer Stephen P. Driscoll, Emergency Service Squad 4. Police Officer Ronald P. Clofer, Emergency Service Squad 7. Police Officer Thomas M. Langone, Emergency Service Squad 10. Police Officer Brian G. McDonald, Emergency Service Squad 1. Police Officer Paul Talty, Emergency Service Squad 10. Police Officer Santos Valentin Jr., Emergency Service Squad 7. Police Officer Walter E. Weaver, Emergency Service Squad 3. One splendid September morning, crystal blue skies would portend New York PD's darkest day. The day that marked New York City's most horrific one. The day that changed our country and our world forever. On that September 11th, our nation suffered the worst terrorist attack in history. 2 hijacked airliners were crashed into the towers of the World Trade Center. Facing catastrophic fires and powerful explosions, members of the New York PD rushed to the scene. Teams of ESU rescuers were dispatched to the north and the south towers. As thousands of citizens attempted to flee the inferno, emergency service officers rushed in. But while assisting the terrified citizens towards safety, tragedy would strike again. One by one, the towers of the World Trade Center collapsed without warning. 23 New York City police officers died in the collapses, including 14 brave members of the emergency service unit. Over 25,000 lives were saved in the rescue effort. 14 ESU rescuers died as they lived as heroes. They sacrificed their lives valiantly so that others could survive. We will never forget their courage and strength, and most importantly, the way in which they touched our lives. Since the 9/11 attacks, ESU legend has held that the 14 members who perished were so respected for their bravery and dedication that nothing less than a falling skyscraper could have brought them down. Sergeant Keith A. Ferguson, Emergency Service Squad 7. On January 31st, 2004, Sergeant Ferguson collapsed after running to assist another police officer who was attempting to apprehend a suspect on a city street. The sergeant was on special anti-terrorism duty in Manhattan when he heard a foot patrol officer call in for assistance in pursuit of a suspect that he was trying to arrest. Sergeant Ferguson, himself the son of an NYPD officer, was transported to St. Vincent Hospital, but his life could not be saved. Captain Barry Galfano, Emergency Service Unit. On June 26, 2011, Captain Galfano lost his courageous battle with the cancer he incurred as a result of his repeated exposure to the toxins at Ground Zero. His will to live, his love of family, friends, and colleagues helped him fight an enduring battle, even as the New York PD Captain's Endowment Association broadcast the video story in his own words, in which Barry detailed his pride in his service to the public while a captain in the New York City Police Department. The shock and subsequent call to action in the wake of the terrorist attacks, September 11th, 2001, and the search, rescue, and recovery of the remains of victims at the World Trade Center site. This concludes the 9th annual reading of the Memorial Roll Call. On behalf of the brave officers remembered today, it's my high honor to respectfully thank each one of you for coming here today to help keep their sacrifice and their memory alive. May God bless the fallen heroes, the Special Operations Division, and may God bless America.
Thank you, Lieutenant Baker. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the benediction by Imam Khalid Latif.
You have gathered here today as men and women to remember those who truly represent everything beautiful about this city. As you move forward in your lives, indeed, always look backwards, lest you fall into a test, the lesson of which you learned some time ago. Understand where you have come from and allow that understanding to help define where you will be. May your noble intentions be elevated and life's objectives be facilitated as you continue to do all that you do. May you be protected from hearts that are not humble, tongues that are not wise, and eyes that have forgotten how to cry. May you always remember those who we came to honor on this day. Remember with your words, your deeds, and your decisions, and remember always with your hearts. Go in peace.
Thank you, Imam Latif. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our ceremony. on behalf of the Commanding Officer of Special Operations Division and the Chairman of Rema, we would like to thank you for attending our ceremony. Enjoy the refreshments, have a pleasant afternoon and a safe trip home. Refreshments will be served in front of this building to the right. We would like to invite you for an air-sea rescue demonstration scheduled for 1:30 this afternoon. Please enjoy. Thank you very much once again.
I'm working two cameras at one time. How you enjoying your retirement? Very good, huh? Good for you. Best of luck. I need one or two more cameras to work with. You got any more cameras?
We were on the train together. The train going to work, going to the academy.
Good? Too much. You don't move. I'm going to move, okay? That's Son. Much better.